Well done,
Yeah, I wasn't
Russ.
sure if the police here had those. So I remember you showing pictures of the Shadow Academy, but I wasn't aware the police here were wearing very similar uniforms.
Well,
Yeah, it's
police, guards, military are all kind of the same. It's like you get a shitty military job equals you're a surly guard. Same uniforms though.
do you have a photographing? Do you have ability to photograph things?
I certainly do. That was one of the
Let's
things I
just
was
take a
thinking of.
picture of a guard and get the uniform made.
Well, let's go get a camera that uses film and do that. Yes,
Yeah.
because
Mhm. If that even works here, keep in mind many
yes,
things do not.
yes, that's right. Hang on a second. Just got to reduce my hand down.
Yeah.
We'll keep that one. Yeah, I don't think I'll hopefully need that. I don't intend to need that. All right. So yeah, so we will need to get a camera first
where
to
on
be able
earth could
to.
you possibly find a camera?
Yes, I know. I'm just trying to think if we can do it without going to that location. That one's 19th century. We could go there and do it, but we don't have. Yeah, it'd be more expensive.
You could get one from Night City.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, it's either Red Carpet or Night City.
Yeah, and red carpet's kind of messed up right now.
Well, you've never actually been molested near the barber shop. It's only when you go to that
The mansion.
place.
Yeah.
I wasn't going to say those words, but yes.
Back to
Yeah, so
the mansion.
yeah, all right. So let us go to Red Carpet, and we'll buy a camera. And
Cut
I know
to.
because I know where to go to get a camera and
Yes.
film, because we bought some for. It wasn't Tommy; it was the other guy.
So, as I was saying before, I'm cutting to red
Servitor.
carpet, you bastards. Yes, you feel the power of a servitor in the area, but are not sure where. It's probably within the city. So, you guys head over to get a. Does Pete? Do you have or the Rock? Do you have money from this city on you?
I've got my credit cards.
Nice. By the way, do you have your phones on you? Cell phones?
My phone's probably dead by now.
Well, if you leave it on, if you turn it off and then turn it back on when you're in the zone, then you'll be okay.
My phone is off.
Okay.
I don't actually believe I do have my phone on me from here, because every time I've come back here, I've just grabbed specific items. I haven't actually come back here and restocked as such.
Got it.
And I'm not interested in the distraction, so I don't turn my phone on.
I understand. During the cab ride, nobody walks in SA. Nobody walks in SA. You know that song. And then they go to some speakers, and there's a guy and a gal, and they're talking back and forth. This is during the cab ride on the way to get the cameras. People were really shocked. So shocked, says the lady. Right. About what? Well, if you'd shut the fuck up and let me finish the sentence. Here we go with the mansplaining. Look, it's not really mansplaining if I'm telling you what I was going to. You are seriously mansplaining to me? I wish I could just shoot you with a gun. Again, with your penis. Penis fantasies. I'm gonna poison your coffee one day. Can I bring up the topic we were going to talk about and mansplain it? So the guy from Disney comes out to talk to Mayor Batman about the Batman trademark. Notice it's always a guy, and now what? I bet he's paid more than the woman would be. Oh my God, how much are you paid? Significantly more than you, because I'm not a cunt. At this point, it turns into like screaming and crashing, and you hear some clubbing noises. They eventually sound very wet. Then there's lots of heavy breathing and dead air, and then the station goes to music.
Excuse me, I say to the cab driver.
Cab driver's listening to music. He says, "Yes, sir."
How long's been mayor for? I've been out of town.
Well, the elections just happened recently, and it looked like he was going to lose, but at the last moment, there was a theft.
A theft of what?
Somebody stole all of the previous mayor's blood, and so he dropped out of the campaign due to death. And so now we have Mayor Batman.
All right. So the previous mayor was murdered.
You don't call it murder. The government calls it theft.
Oh, okay.
Batman
So
or his minions have the ability to just take blood out of people.
No, do not say that about our beloved mayor. Besides, the bat singles are excellent at helping me to find out where the people are gathered for more business and such.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Oh, yes. Let's see. As you guys are heading there, Joshua, give me, or actually both of you, give me a spot hidden roll for Rock. It's going to be at a quarter. For McKay, it's at half, because this is the kind of thing that McKay might notice, but the Rock might not.
Not at the quarter.
Okay.
Not at half.
Perfect. You guys drive around obliviously. It is awesome. So
Lovely.
eventually you get to the camera store.
Yep. Buy a couple of what do they call them? Rangefinders.
You hook up with old-fashioned camera shit.
And yep, and film and stuff. Being that they sell this stuff, I'm assuming this place also does develop. They also have a development service.
Yes. The
Beautiful.
cab driver waits outside for you guys because it doesn't cost that much more.
Yep. Lovely. All right. Then we'll go back. We get the cab back. Get the cab to the
Clem's?
Clem's. Yes, the barber shop.
No problem. He drops you off there. You give him money. He seems happy. He goes away.
All right. Now, by servitor, Logan, do you mean like a level 2 or a level 3 individual with a AI?
You're not really sure. It's a weird feeling you've not had before. You haven't felt it since. Dun, 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 dun.
Hey, Logan.
So it doesn't feel like somebody who's a lot more stronger with the talent.
Yeah, it doesn't. No, different feeling.
Yeah, that's what I just want to clarify. Yep. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Logan.
Hello.
What are the thresholds on magic points? Is it 200, or is there something
for this weird feeling thing that McKay's getting?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No,
200.
all the thresholds, because I have 187. Turns out I have a lot more than I thought.
Damn close. There aren't any others. This is a yes, no. Are you over 200?
Okay.
And I know McKay is
because it's the first time I've heard something like this come up, Russ.
Oh yeah, this is you're damn close to it, but it's just a feeling he has. It's not directional. He just knows that he's in the city with something fucked up.
Right. That's fair. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So whether or not it's having an influence on why Brown's having issues, or it's something else.
Before we go to Clem's, we could go to Browntown. I have a map to Browntown from your apartment, and see what Browntown looks like.
Yeah, if you want to.
You are right there.
Let's do that.
All right. Let's
you guys
go
catch
to the
a different cab and head over to Pete's building. It's currently surrounded by a police line do not cross tape, and there's also a note up asking Joshua McKay by name to please contact the police, and it gives a phone number.
Great. All right, let's go.
All right.
It appears that the door has been replaced with a big sheet of wood.
I don't know what's worse in this game, the big bad evil guys or the PCs.
No, I don't think this is the PCs.
Okay.
I don't think this is the PCs. Well, it could be relating to Mildred's habit, but I doubt it. I think it's more to do with Mayor Batman and, well, it could be, well, the PCs may have caused this by a chain reaction.
The
as
PCs. I can
as
almost
in Mildred became Batgirl, and she may have mentioned my nickname that she'd given me to Batman.
All right, well, we should check for claymores as we go in.
Well, Batman, she said, Batman asked me to take you to his lair. I thought, why would he do that? What have you done?
All right.
Nothing.
All right, we should definitely look for claymore mines set up in this place before we step in.
So are you guys going to follow the directions on the police line do not cross tape, or are you going to cross the police line do not cross tape?
Looking around, actually.
Yeah, we're checking for traps and stuff.
I'm checking for watches and
Yep.
cameras and stuff.
No problem. You guys take a big look around. You don't see anything that's really setting off your personal bat signals, but yeah. But yeah,
Okay.
it looks okay from the outside. I mean, there's no telling what's behind the big sheet of wood and stuff like that. It could be anything. It could be Alex Kinley. Anything.
Okay, so I'm totally just going to try and get a danger sense check here. 6 sense, danger sense. Nope.
Okay, everything's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
I really need to get to Browntown.
Well, according to the note, McKay really needs to contact the police. It doesn't have an extremely solicitous nature to the note. It's like, you will contact the police type of note.
Yes, sure.
So there is no please.
Yeah.
Would you kindly?
Yes, would you kindly?
Would you kindly contact the police?
He'd be right. He'd be very suspicious if it was that kind of note.
Yes.
It just shows the police waiting behind the door with clubs.
All right. Shall we?
Yeah.
What are you guys doing? I'm not clear on that.
All right. So,
are you kicking down the big sheet of wood after crossing the police line do not cross tape, or are you going to the police station nearby?
Strangely enough, not to be. No to be.
Ah. So going to the police station.
No, that's B. That's B.
Oh, sorry.
That was the second one, Logan.
That was the second one, hence B.
He's trying to get us arrested.
To B.
I can't understand why you don't like the local constabulary, but no worries. Yeah. So you're going to cross the police line, do not cross tape, and attempt to smash through the board that's covering
check out how it's secured first, and then see whether or not it's just.
All right, strength roll.
Rah, says the Rock, turning in big and green.
Success.
He works at it for a while and eventually manages to noisily pry it aside.
Do you want a hand?
He just.
I just did it.
He rages against the door for a while. Now, there's fragments of your door still remaining. Give me evidence analysis rolls.
Yeah, in or out.
I'm just going to play my critical thinking card.
Nice. Yeah, evidence analysis by 60.
Fine. It appears that it's definitely been kicked out. In fact, if you look closer, it's even part of a shoe print, just partial. It looks as though your building has been broken out of, not into. Well, except by you right now.
Yeah, so the door was busted out, not in.
Correct. And there's a bit of damage to the carpet and stuff. Your guess is that water was sloshed on the carpet and then dried and not well.
Okay.
And not super recently, more than a few days ago, enough time to dry. Although parts of the carpet padding might still be a bit squishy, and you'll probably have to replace the carpet or just call yourself a slumlord. Batman versus the Slumlord, Part 2. So, and of course, the water and stuff almost forms a clear trail into the basement of Mildred, and it looks as though there's fingerprint powder that's been scattered around haphazardly. With your amazing evidence analysis rolls, this is the kind of thing cops do to convince somebody who's been burglarized that they're doing something, but they're not. Because running fingerprints and shit costs money.
See if we can see where the water goes.
it goes into one of the locked doors. It's not really locked. It appears locked, so the cops left it alone, but then the hinges part comes off, right?
Yes.
Remember those
All right.
doors?
So the door that we. Yes.
Is that
The
the one
with
that
the
goes
hinges.
to Browntown or the one that goes to the alien city?
Browntown.
I think we may be onto something here.
Well, being that brown is water in the fountain, I was wondering if this was brown going somewhere else, which is why I was curious to see where the water went.
Right. Back to
Well,
Browntown.
unfortunately, the water seems to have dried, but going to Browntown simply by the simple expedient of follow the fucking extension cord.
Thank you. I was going to ask if the extension cord was still there and plugged in.
It appears to have not been molested at all.
All right, so Rock, just so you know for future, if we go through the other door, which in this realm goes to a dead end, in Night City it does not go to a dead end. It goes to a thing where you climb down and then goes to the chamber where we can get the phones from.
Yeah, the alien city.
Yes.
Yes, we've been there. We took a scuba trip.
Okay,
actually,
so
Logan, we were in red carpet when we did that. This went through in red carpet when we did that.
Didn't go.
Has that changed?
That's interesting because it didn't. It dead ended for us in Night City. We had to cross over. Sorry, it dead ended for us in red carpet. We had to cross over to Night City to get to it.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you a evidence analysis roll, Russ, as you go.
I think that's a fair success. Nope, that's a failure.
No clue. You should ask Holmes. I'll give him an evidence analysis roll.
Blah.
Evidence.
That's one of the Sewerman's powers. Is if Sewerman's with you, shit doesn't dead end. If it connects in a different realm, it's connected for Sewerman.
Oh well, if that's one of my powers, let's see if it dead ends.
No, you're with it. It goes to where you. It does not dead end. Is the simple answer.
Okay, because I'm not sure.
No, I understand. Yeah. I understand what you want to do. Yeah, I get what you're doing. Yeah. He wants to see whether or not his powers have disappeared or not.
I know his powers are still going and stuff. When you guys get there, it appears that the powers aren't what disappeared. You get down there and the fountain is empty. And there's also some interesting shit, like the TVs have been fallen over, smashed. There's some other stuff is plugged in that, give me an electronics roll. It goes into weird devices that go into the dry fountain.
Success at a quarter.
You're thinking that this is stuff that was made to electrify the water in the fountain. That's its only purpose.
Oh, Jesus.
And there's also a big device that's used to suck water out of stuff. Like if your boat is fucking filling up with water, well, a water pump, that's it. Big electronic water pump, and it's just laying there. Also near the dragon's mouth. You remember the dragon's mouth? The big.
That's what I was going to ask next.
There's a bunch of.
Closed?
It's closed, but there's a bunch of broken drill bits and burned out power tools and shit laying around. Like some people were like, I want in here. I have power tools. And it said, fuck your power tools. So that's just laying over there. And
the Zog chamber, the chamber where the sword came from with the Hyperborean, that was off here as well. Has that been defaced or changed or anything?
Yeah. It appears that with your evidence analysis and stuff, it appears that person or persons unknown, probably more than one person because, water is fucking heavy, came and sucked your god out and left with him.
Right. So Brown's been
interesting kidnapped. Interesting that they could do it without him killing them.
Yep.
Because
if anybody's dead, then there's not any bodies around.
Previously, when Mildred and I came down here, there were some dead bodies for some people that came and interrupted him watching TV and a couple other things, and he killed them. So he asked Mildred and I to remove the bodies as they were stinking up the place.
Holmes, do you have any way to identify fingerprints? Because there's a lot of evidence that's been left around here.
Tons.
I don't have access to any fingerprint databases or anything like that, if that's what you're asking.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
Yeah, unfortunately, no, I do not have access to that sort of equipment. Not to say we could potentially get access to it. But let's examine this as a crime scene and go over it carefully. Especially things like depending on the nature of things like the water pump and stuff like that, depending on how new it is, and depending on expensive and what else we find, we may be able to actually trace it back to where it was bought from, as an example. Same with the power tools, etc.
Yep. My forensics is hobbyist level, so if you're wanting to do the forensics,
there's not even really a need. As soon as he looks at the big, expensive water pump, he's like, there can't be that many of these sold. It's not like fucking toilet paper or something.
Right.
The grills and stuff, much harder. But the big, expensive industrial water pump, suitable for fucking clearing out your own boat somewhere, this is not a common thing.
All right.
And it has serial numbers and shit on it. I mean, if you've got a way to track it. Actually, wait. Russ, give me a luck roll. Lower is better as McKay looks at the device.
That's a basic luck success. Just a basic success.
It has the name of the store because they want you to buy more shit from them, as well as the brand name, etc.
Which doesn't surprise me with this sort of gear.
Oh yeah, this is high-end suckage. This is such good suckage that anyway. It may
bring it to Smurf Village. Anyway.
Oh.
The Church of L. Ron Hoover.
Wow. So, what do you guys do now?
So somebody murdered the brown AI or captured him.
Captured,
nice.
Not murdered. If he murdered you, I would say you wouldn't have any abilities anymore.
Yeah, that's my guess too.
The fact that you can still walk the walk, talk the talk.
Welcome to Individualized Plot, Russ.
Thank you. So happy.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so we should go to that store and see if we can find out who bought it.
Mm-hmm. All right, so before we do that, did you want to get some of the phones, some of the interdimensional phones, or see if we can get something that, as I said, I don't know if they've got like smartphone capability and for leaving messages or setting up that sort of thing. We've never really explored them. These may have that ability, or the person that we bought the phones off, who you probably met since you know about the alien city, the robot. That's the handy sort of robot there that sells weird stuff. He's the one who sells interdimensional phones and SIM cards for multitude of dimensions as well.
Do we have anything to barter with?
That's why I was going to get the wire, because that's what he usually asks for, is different colors, different lengths of wire of different color.
Okay, so to the electronic shop then?
Pretty much.
Okay.
Let's just buy a couple of...
You guys have bought all that shit. You're standing back. Give me
and we're also going to get some climbing gear, because unless it's changed, from memory, part of the way there was a thing you had to climb down.
There's a significant drop, yes.
Yeah. So we'll get some rope and stuff and something to secure the rope, so that to assist our climbing up and down.
Oh my God, Logan.
And backpacks to carry the...
there's only one actual climb, so yeah, good deal. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. That climb that goes down has been replaced with professionally made stairs. You don't know who did it, but somebody put in a fucking set of professionally made stairs. It's just that easy now.
Nice.
Wow.
Go PCs.
I don't know if Doc's done that or somebody else has done that with their sewer exploration.
So, give me a luck roll of full Joshua McKay, please, as you are currently wanted by the police and displaying your face around.
Incidentally, Logan, you've done it. You've lured me back into the sewers.
I can't understand how it happens.
I shall play Instant Disguise.
God damn it. I just want to have you hauled in by the police for some reason.
So yes.
Where are you disguised as?
That's a good question. Let's see, it's modern
it'd be funnier
day.
if it was the peasant disguise kit.
Yeah, no, it's not the peasant disguise kit. I don't have a hump.
All good peasants have a hump. So no problem. You look like somebody else then, some other dude.
Yeah. I'm not using it to try and sneak into a place, but yes.
Right. No problem. Yeah.
I know what I'm going to disguise. Yeah. Oh no, and you cannot copy any specific people. Must be humanoid. Do you have, Russ?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a retrieve card? I just had a brainwave.
I thought I did at one point, but I don't.
All right. So while I can't disguise myself as a specific person, I can disguise myself as anyone. So I'll disguise myself as a guard from Gothic.
Wow. Fucking take a card for that there, Pete. That you definitely stand out here, but to fit your evil plans, great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no problem. You stop by the tailor and go, see how I'm dressed? Need more. And he's like, and you go, money. And he goes, yes, sir. Easy.
Yep.
Then you stop by an electronics store and go, do you sell wire and copper and other shit? Look, money. And they're like, yes, sir. So you got bags and shit. And then you guys go down these big, wide, elegantly made professional stairs and stuff with like the carpet runner and stuff. And you're like,
far out.
I'm surprised it wasn't an escalator in any event.
That would have been pretty fucking cool, actually. And eventually you reach the sad robot, and it says, it throws in two of those pine trees with your phone purchase. You now have enough phones for all the PCs with the interdimensional plan. So basically the PCs can call each other anytime they're actually playing, or you can also use that to leave text messages and stuff, either with specific PCs or you have a board and stuff. So assuming the PCs carry their phones and stuff, and the battery is good and stuff, as long as they go to a tech place, they can check it. So Russ's dreams of having a message board, which maybe people will check in real life, I do not know. Some people will probably never do it, like Matt and stuff, but others might. Mm-hmm. Yeah. These phones make it all possible. You have plenty of fucking phones now. Call it 20. You'll have extras because I don't think there's that many PCs. So you can stick
that
those
allows for breaking, or you lose a piece of gear.
Yes.
And they'll chuck their interdimensional phone because who needs that? I can see that coming.
And you turn in more shit and get the futuristic equivalent of Bluetooth with all there done. So you guys then take your robot purchases. Oh, he has some odd pieces of gear you'd like to try to sell you if you want. Because you guys always seem interested in what weird shit does Sad Robot have
and
for sale?
If you want to get an untraceable SIM for a particular realm, Russ, Rock, sorry, this is the man.
I am not a man.
This is the robot.
Okay, very good.
So yeah, I've picked up a couple from him previously. Yeah, very useful to and I'm talking about not part of the system, but can make calls.
Right. So I'm going to pocket one of those.
Just don't ask him to list the zones. It's the realms he's got them available for, or you'll be here for hours upon hours upon hours.
Okay. I'm going to get one of those and pocket it.
Yep.
Which zone, though? You got to specify which realm. Yeah, it's specific to a realm. So you say, all right, I'll get one that'll work in red carpet. I'll get one that's for this zone.
All right, I'm going to get a red carpet one.
Great. Let's see. Today, his odd pieces of equipment include a small rod that emits a voice saying the same thing, but in an unknown language every time you push a button on it. Also, a glass plate that shows what seems to be a live image of the moon, but from a closer vantage. And a comb that glows when it's used.
That's all tech items, right?
Yes.
Okay.
There you go. So, if you guys want any of that weird shit, go for it. He has a lot of kitsch stuff also for Santa Angeles, and they don't quite have rock on a license plate, but you can get some that say like Randy. They don't ever seem to have your guys' names on. Like Joshua is not an uncommon name, or Josh, or they haven't got any common names.
He gave me a tea towel with my initials on it, I think, previously when I'd come here and bought some stuff off him. I think it was a tea towel with my initials on it, something like that.
There you go. So, yeah, he's always happy-ish to see you guys because, people don't fucking come here often.
Right.
Yeah, and it's not... Here. Yeah. And the interdimensional phones look like they're like a bracelet.
Mm.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So, we've got some phones to deliver to...
Yeah, so unfortunately, Alex will never wear one.
Yes.
Unless you convince him that it's not actually a phone, that it's
magic.
Some magic, yep. It's a magic communicator device.
It looks fucking tech, though, when you... because you press it and then it projects the thing onto like a wall or something because it's too fucking small to see and shit. So yeah, even Alex would figure that out pretty quick and yell demons and throw it across the room.
But they say that any sufficiently advanced tech is indistinguishable from magic.
Yeah, but he's super good at rooting out demons.
Oh, and speaking of Alex, he's actually got some little demon riding on his shoulder.
Oh, great. That's just awesome.
He doesn't know where it came from, neither do we. He gave it a name, which I can't remember because I didn't bother noting it down. Because it's not really the demon's name, it was just what Alex started calling it.
Most people would be concerned. He named his.
I'm surprised he didn't name him Mini-Me.
No, not quite, but yeah. While we're in this area,
as the sewers begin to be explored again.
No. Just so you know, I don't know if you guys, how much information you guys found out about the Blight Brotherhood. Basically, they were chanting Zog. We found out.
Dun, 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 dun.
And I don't know if you're aware of the room that goes off where Brown was, that had the sword, the anti-Zog sword in it, and had Hyperborean written on the walls.
Right, yeah, Alex picked that up.
Yes, that's right, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Yeah, all right. But yeah, so it appears that Zog has arisen, so Alex is going to have to go there and kill him.
So if Zog has arisen, and there was an anti-Zog sword at Browntown, it's very possible that Zog is the Blight Brotherhood is what's taken the Brown AI.
Maybe, or, well, I can think of two other possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
One is Batman because he's affiliated with Yellow.
Yellow doesn't like Brown?
Don't know. But,
okay.
You would think that they would go together.
Yes, you would. And the other one is it could be White because of the whole power struggle and stuff with White going on and trying to build up White. So if White knew about the fact that there was a another servitor, sorry, another AI in its
Kill
realm
it.
or connect
Kill
to
it.
its realm, White may have sent people to get it.
Give me a second. I'm going to kill that sound. Do not disturb enabled.
Hooray.
Okay. I left a brown crystal here at the robot place. Is it still here?
You don't see it around.
Okay, so it's gone?
You're not sure. You've never actually gone back and looked for any crystals before.
Right. Okay,
This
but
one
I don't
does
see
not
it.
appear. You cannot see it. That doesn't mean it's not there, but you can't see it.
Well, did they disappear when I plant them?
You never stuck around long enough to find out.
No, I meant directly when I plant them, did they disappear?
Not immediately.
Okay, so they might, okay. Got
They
it.
could turn into fairies and fly away for all you know.
Exactly.
You could have been infesting the world with fucking pixies.
Yeah. Okay. Huh. Interesting. Okay.
I'm assuming the futuristic Bluetooth thingies we got for the interdimensional phones are very small and discreet and sort of slide into your ear. So they just look like
they
like a
look a
hearing aid
lot
or
like a
something.
very small version of a Horus thing. The future is less futuristic than you would have fucking thought. Let's go with that.
Okay, so they look like a small Bluetooth earpiece thing, or like the Apple earpieces that you can get nowadays.
How do you put pictures on this desktop, Logan? I have a lovely picture I call Skippy of Borg of a guy wearing an earpiece.
I'm not sure if you can. You can try just dragging it onto it and see what happens.
Yeah, I don't know if we can.
How did other people get it on there?
It's just Logan.
Oh, just
Visit
Logan.
the GM.
Okay.
The guy who pays $100 a year just drags them on there. I do not know if others are allowed to.
Okay,
Yeah,
I can.
There's a setting or something.
All right, Skippy of Borg. Skippy. Yes, here it is. Nope, that just wiped out my desktop and put the Borg thing there.
And you've completely logged off the. Oh, there you go. You're back again.
Yep, I just backed my browser. Yep, that doesn't work.
Okay. Sorry.
How do you do it? How do you do it?
Drag it on.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. Okay.
So
yeah, I was trying to see if there's an import. Doesn't appear to be any import facility that I can see in there.
Yeah.
you can post it on the HC board later, or
That's what we'll
HAW
do.
board.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, what do you guys do?
Well, we've got some phones to deliver, and then we've got some uniforms to deliver.
Mm.
You look at all these fucking cameras and shit, and you're like, meh.
That's all right. They could come in handy.
I'm keeping the camera.
The other thing I'm going to tell the tailor is that we may want some more of these made later on. So keep the design, basically keep it recorded, the measurements and design.
So all of them are in your measurements?
Well, they weren't specified, Russ, I'm assuming. You just needed to get 10 uniforms?
Let's do small, medium, and large sizes.
Okay.
No problem. Yes,
Yep.
You've got plenty of money. You give it to the tailor. He also looks happy. It's amazing how money makes people happy.
Yeah, and as I said, get him to keep
He's
record of
happy
the
to.
design.
He
So
says,
if we want to get some more made. Yes,
Yeah,
beautiful.
Sky Captain.
Okay. Yeah, he takes care of it.
No worries. We put them in bags that can't be seen, so people don't see us walking around with the uniforms. As
Okay.
in, like non-see-through bags or whatever, but
Good plastic.
and bags that wouldn't look out of place in the Gothic area.
Burlap.
So people don't say, "Oh, where'd you
Don't
get
have a
those
lot
weird
of
pretzels?"
plastic that's still functional in that.
No, I didn't think they would.
Yeah, the potato sacks.
Yeah.
Without potato labels on them.
Mm-hmm.
Just plain ones.
All that shit's done.
All right, so we'll go drop the phones off at probably the best at the embassy.
The embassy, and that's what we
So
were
you're
planning.
gonna leave. You're gonna leave the zone that is God's been stolen from, in order to go to the embassy.
Temporarily, as in, yeah, we're just going to do a couple of hops. One to drop off the phones, just so that we're not, just so we've done it and we don't have them.
And one to keep Dragon Dawn from killing me in the Gothic zone. And then we're going back to investigating the brown AI.
Then we're going back to red carpet, yes.
So you drop off the phones, then the uniforms.
Yes.
Yes.
Right. Cut to Dragon Dawn. He doesn't even want them anymore. He is fucking livid because he's like, I did specify. He ignores the Rock, talks Shotgun Joker, discretion. But instead, the shop is kicked open. The uniforms are gone. I am blamed, even though I have no uniforms.
Yeah.
That would have been the Ogre Magi.
Not to get the uniforms.
There were Ogre Magi who broke into the shop and stole them, and we were unable to track them.
He looks at you as though you just said, I am actually a unicorn.
Just for kicks, I say I am actually a unicorn.
He glares at Shotgun Joker as though this is all his fault.
But yes, there were actual Ogre Magi, apparently.
You saw these Ogre Magi?
I did not see him personally, but I trust the word of this person.
Rock.
He glares at you for a while.
They left a bunch of, we did manage to break into their lair, and they left a bunch of conspicuous evidence that that people from Westmead had done it.
Yeah, I think they were trying to make it look like Westmead had stolen the uniforms, but I'm not sure if the police have cottoned on to where they'd gone to, because we couldn't see any indication of them. I mean, they didn't even leave behind part of the uniform to try and help set the stage, which I thought was a bit sloppy of them.
He looks super annoyed and he says, thank you.
Okay. Cut to red carpet.
He glares murderously at you guys as you leave.
Mm-hmm.
You think, fuck, we'll get a good talking to. Russ smiles, knowing that he has passed on shit at last to her instead of the other way around.
Yes, yes, that is exactly why I am smiling.
Yes.
Cut to red carpet. Why is your dog mental, Pete?
Yeah, because it's night and he wants to be lifted up onto a bed.
Oh.
Do you need to go AFK so you can stick him on
Yeah. Although he's looking like he might be about to throw up.
All right, I'm going to
go
take
AFK
a break.
and deal with him.
Let's just make that.
I'm sorry. What did you say, Russ?
I'm going to take a break.
So many plots going on.
No kidding.
I like it when people are like, I feel like a fucking juggler with too many balls in the air. And when they start to drop.
Yep. I'm modifying my mission log.
Well, because you remember that when you got that mission initially, then you left for a month and a half, 2 months, something like that, to go out and explore the world. Then you came back and went, oh, yeah. Then you did the mission, and then you went away again.
That's fair enough. I didn't expect good things to happen there, but we tried.
No, he didn't kill you guys, so that's a great thing there. I think that's about the best you could have hoped for, is not being killed.
Yeah, as soon as the Ogre Magi got involved, I was like, oh shit, this is going to be really freaking obvious now.
Yeah, that whole mission just fell to shit.
Yeah.
So,
And not a whole lot I could do about it because crime scene cleanup is not my thing.
Have they put down Matt's car?
I don't know what's going on out there. Yeah. Well, I'm hoping they don't shoot his car though.
Yes.
It looks like you got a flat tire. We're gonna have to shoot it. Oh God. So anyway, right. Which zone do you guys go to now?
Back to red carpet.
No problem. I'm sure your disguise. Actually, no. You didn't wear your fucking disguise in the Dragon Dawn, who may have been insulted grievously by that. So your disguise is gone. So peek at me, Lacroix, you bastard.
Yeah, trying to help out Rock there and resolve that issue.
That whole thing fucking blew up. But
Yeah.
he did delay it for a few months before starting it, so he said it was fair enough.
Yes, I'll make a luck roll, nothing special.
Damn. Why can't the cops catch you?
All right, so what?
You're not even sure if you're in trouble or not. I mean, usually when the cops want you, they don't leave notes.
Yeah, as you're the owner of this building, and we just want to let you know about.
We could check a newspaper and see if it's like Joshua McKay, public enemy number 1 on the front page.
What is it? Oh, nice. Cool. So, where do you go? What do you do? You're back in red carpet land.
We'll go. Oh, all right.
God damn it!
I'm thinking the store where they got the pump from.
Yeah. Sorry, what were you saying, Logan?
I said, God damn, if we become blasé about planes travel. It's gone from a mystical journey to me waving my fucking smoker. You guys like, get on with
it. Before we go, we'll get dropped off at the place where the pump was bought, but we will discuss before heading in.
As you guys are riding there in the taxi and such, you hear a couple of different talking heads on the radio. A couple of guys talking to each other, and they're like, one of them says, so what do you think about the new rule that the government is only open at night now here in San Angeles? Well, I can understand because of his skin condition, Batman is only able to do that at night and such. And pardoning himself, well, Trump did it. So you guys arrive at the store that sells this stuff shortly before it closes for the night. The guy looks he looks torn between I might make a big sale and what a fucking nuisance, they might not buy anything, because he wanted to close just a few minutes early and fuck off to wherever he fucks off to. But no, you guys arrive and your taxi is sitting outside just waiting for you, which is probably a good thing because you told him to wait because you are a ways away from any other taxis and shit. So he's happy to wait. He just keeps the meter running, which for you guys is not enough money to give a fuck about.
Right.
Yep.
You're actors, god damn it.
Yeah. Have I told you about my man Raj Chetty? He's kind of my personal chariot driver.
No.
Well, if we need to travel under mysterious circumstances, like we're soaked in dragging.
Looking at you guys.
Oh, we're in the shop?
Well, either that or you're talking about your personal taxi driver out in the taxi. Your choice. I don't care which. Somebody's looking at you.
Okay, whatever.
Shows a random person come up to the cab and look in the window disapprovingly at you.
We will head into the store.
Great. The guy's like, hi, how can I help you? He says with the enthusiasm and warmth of a fucking dead mackerel.
Yes, we're trying to track down the purchaser of a pump that was bought from yourselves quite recently.
Why? He says.
They have caused some damage with the pump.
How?
By pumping water where they shouldn't have.
Oh. Give me a fast talk roll. You want to make it by at least -30 for him to go, I'll get the records as opposed to, it's against store policy, I'm going home, fuck off, bye.
If I give you a assistant plus 10%, Russ?
Oh, am I making the? Oh, you're gonna give it to me.
No, I'll make the roll. I'm passing you the card so you can.
Okay, I will
me a
give
trash
you
card.
a master mechanic for that.
Okay.
Okay, there it is.
Russ has very different ideas on what good cards are than many other players.
Yeah,
I think Master Mechanic's a wonderful card, but other players discard that shit quick. Yeah.
I actually wanted to tuck it away, Logan. I think Master Mechanic is a wonderful card too.
So I'm assuming you play the assistant plus 10 on me. Where is my fast talk?
Go, Pete, go.
Oh, 95. Yeah, no.
It's totally against store policy and etc.
Yeah, I will spend a hero point on that.
Assistant plus 10 goes away. Oh,
yeah,
no. He sucks at fast talk, especially this guy who's bored and wants to go home quick. Ah, he says. He's not telling you anything. He's just making that noise.
So, due to the nature of the damage and stuff, that they're going to sue the people, and they're wanting to sue the people involved. So
no problem. We'll get ready for the subpoenas, right? Anything else I can help you with? He says.
Yeah. So here's $300 that may assist in getting the information.
Give me a bargain roll. He wants more than triple that. You
more
don't
than
want
triple
to give it
that.
to him. Yes, he wants $1,000 because he's you know.
And here I was thinking of one. No, I'm not Mildred.
But he could have slit his throat like Mildred or skinned him or something fucking horrible.
That's right.
Go, gadget, bargain.
Bargain. No.
I flash the cash. I give him $1,000.
He looks at 300 in one hand, grand in the air. He's like, the subpoena has been served. I'll go get that.
Thank you.
He comes back and he gives you the name and stuff. And Russ, since you flashed a whole $1,000 into his hand in addition to the 300, go ahead and give me a luck roll of -30 for something special. He said, yeah, they came after hours too.
That's success.
Here's our CCTV.
I was about to ask about that. Thank you.
Very nice.
Yeah, since you showed me that warrant and stuff, I have no choice but to comply. Is there anything else, or shall I lock up the store? All righty then, he says. He ushers you guys toward the exit. Now we gotta buy a computer, you think happily.
You got a hot date tonight, huh?
He ushers you guys out. Yeah, he's apparently either got a hot date or he's wanting to do some meth or God knows what. So he ushers you guys out, he locks everything up and says, see ya! And he goes off and gets on a bicycle and rides it away. Look, he knows how to ride a bicycle. Thanks, Rock jealously.
I wish I could do that better than an 8-year-old with Down syndrome.
All right, so what was the CCTV footage on?
It's a flash drive or a thumb drive or a flash
USB. All right, so let's go to a an internet cafe or a public library.
They don't have internet cafes. The libraries are all closed. There are still stores open.
Computer store?
Internet cafe?
No, this is San Angeles. You would be laughed at and probably looking up things on how to make bombs if you went to a internet cafe here. They used to have them up until like the 90s or early 2000s when they all buggered off and turned into strip joints or whatever.
Okay, we'll go and buy a.
For $400, you can get a kind of low-end laptop that will more than.
That's exactly what I was thinking. Just a low-end laptop.
Great, you guys pick up a low-end laptop from Second Best Buy.